Hi, it's the preamble, a bit of the show we dislike, where we say that we understand we are being surveilled, that we do not like it, that we did not ask for it. It wildly sucks. If anyone's making money off of this endeavor, it absolutely is not us. And we want it to fucking stop. And there's something that I feel like I want to address because I've heard it a lot over the last couple of weeks, and that usually means I need to say something about it. We don't have dementia. Now, dementia is an interesting thing it's actually a very convenient thing to say about someone who you are trying to smear because, in the same way that avowed racists don't go around saying they're racist and uh, child predators don't go around saying that they're child predators, for different reasons, people who have dementia also don't say that they have dementia. Um, but we don't. Part of the reason we started doing the preamble was to say continuously, out loud and unambiguously, that although some of the details of what's happening to us are being hidden from us actively, we are mentally cognizant and understand that it sucks dog shit. I'm going to say that again. We are mentally cognizant. We understand who we are, where we are, and what we are at basically all times. We lose words every now and again. That's not strange for a person who's under an unbelievable amount of stress. I defy you to be in a situation like this and keep your poise at literally all fucking times. Anyway, that's what I got to say about that. Here comes the syncope. Welcome, friends. It's good to see you. My name's Remy, and the stream titles for TOMAK have been from the Al Snow entrance. We liked Al Snow a lot back in the 90s. It's still one of our favorite matches of all time is the that first real hardcore title match. The one with Al Snow and Bob Holly in the in Memphis, where they ended up just fighting the shit out of each other, like all the way out of the arena, and the pinfall took place in like the Tennessee River, and then poor Bob Holly had to fucking go from the Tennessee River, like run all the way back to the ring, exhausted clearly, to go like get his hand raised in the ring. Just fuck. Anyway, the dark times those 90s. We're gonna be playing more Tomak. In fact, we're probably gonna be finishing Tomak because the last stream, Leader of the Gods, Morning Sunshine, told us that we only had a year left until the end of the world, whatever the hell that means. I think it's sort of it's sort of a pantomime, right? Because it's not like the world was going to end like because of some thing like climate change or uh, the sun bashing into the earth or something that might happen in real life. No, it's just the gods were sitting up in heaven saying, "Should we destroy humanity because they're evil? I don't know. What if we sent a head down to one of them?" A little much to put all of the whether or not the humankind can be redeemed on the back of exactly one person. It's like God, the Devil, and Bob. That show that basically doesn't exist. It was like the Book of Job, but it starred French Stewart. It was a cartoon. I remember it had like 2 episodes or something actually air, and then it got canceled because it was about religion though in a way that wasn't like completely and utterly unflattering of Christianity any fucking way. Uh, I got off track just a little bit. Tomak. Let's talk about the content warnings. So Tomak is a game where we are at this point dating, even though like the characters are weird about that. Uh, a the head of a goddess growing out of a flower pot, completely non-gory, although the head will be looking directly into the camera for the vast majority of our game time. So if you have an issue with eye contact, maybe this will not be the stream for you. There's also a bunch of sit-het relationship nonsense. I was starting to get frustrated with it, like the second episode, and now we're in the fourth, and I'm like, oh my god, please just be Polly. It would be so much easier. Uh, but they're not going to do that, and it's like a whole thing. Um, there's also food and alcohol, because it's a virtual pet app more than anything else. Um, I'm trying to think of other. I don't know what the hell they mean in terms of ending the world, but apparently we're going to run into that. So, content warning for apocalypse brackets general. Um, I think that's everything I need for the game for myself. I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes or speaks frankly about my trauma. That's not your vibe. That's okay. If you find that's something you're comfortable being around, I'm glad to have you here. If you are here specifically to mock that, uh, don't. Find something better to do with your time. There's so many other things to do with your time. Go have a bowl of cereal or jerk off. I don't care which. Let's hit the buttons to make the game go. The 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 thing, the splash screen for the developer is loud. So here comes that. Please be prepared. Seed 9. games. And that marble. Let's go ahead and hit the button. That lets you see the video game. There we are. I can't do anything about the scan lines, by the way. I understand that looks weird on stream. Certainly, viewing it from our phone, it makes the whole display look a little wonky-donkey. There's not a lot I can do about that. I've gone through all the options. I'm about to hit load save file, and the second I do that, Doris's face is going to be staring out at us. So, hey, here comes the head jump scare in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Doris is smitten this month. So we're doing a much better job keeping the bars in check. It's the start of the month of February. And I guess we'll begin as we begin most months by taking Doris to a location that suits her best in this motif, which in this case is the office. Let's go ahead and take your winter hat off. Actually, let's get you some food first because you're very hungry, and then we'll take your winter hat off. You probably don't need it, like, this far in. Delicious hamburger. And tasty water. Okay, and now... if I click winter hat again, does that remove winter hat? No, it doesn't. That's wrong. So do I hit normal hair? Yeah, there we go. You are still incredibly sweating. How do I fix this? Let's keep your hunger and thirst at a minimum. Get you a couple cans of soda. And I need to go to work, one of my work days. And then we will do some... Oh, hey, hang on. We have a new interaction option, which is tickle. I haven't seen this before. Tickle, 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 tickle. She didn't appear to hate that. No, the pets. Let's do some reading. Unemployed? What's unemployed? That's what we are. Do some singing. Unemployed, promise your future that brilliant fame. Listen, there's not fame necessarily in being unemployed. It actually sucks because of the way that, like, capitalism is. Hey, we're still looking for jobs, by the way. If you need someone versed in general office management and data entry. Remote or in Salem or anywhere the bus goes to around Salem. Meantime. Pet, 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 pet. Advancing in society, is it really that hard? You have no fucking idea. It's almost like society is made so, like, no one can advance unless they have a leg up already. It's almost like that. I am not going to remember the name of the person I originally heard this metaphor from, but it's a fucking amazing metaphor. The American dream being like a carnival game where you go in and you spend a bunch of money and you like throw rings at long-necked ducks or whatever. And most people like put up and fail. Every now and again, like someone will put up and absolutely make it, and they're held up as this like amazing outlier. But if you have a lot of money, you can just keep going until you win. And then there's the people who don't get to play because they're running the booth. I've mangled that. I'm certain if you type some of those elements into your search engine of choice, you'll get the better version of that. More singing. And more tickling. Oh, your stamina is quite far down. I guess we haven't done our workouts in a little while, so let's work out the blinking. And your deep breathing. Breathing is the best exercise. What is that? Oh, you're very fatigued and would need to sleep. Okay, fantastic. Let's do that. And now the hunger meter has gotten a little out of hand, but that's okay. We have so many burgers. And so much bubbling beverage. I need to head off to work again, I think. And I have like 5 more days until the end of the month, so let's go ahead and sleep and bring the fatigue down a little more. It's nice to see the protagonist enduring difficult times with love. Unemployed, what will fill the empty corners of your endlessly moving brain? Listen, I didn't ask to be called out in this way, which is sort of a watchword for our entire lives at this point. Pet, 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 pets. Get you a hamburger, and on the 29th we head off to work again. Oh, the prophet has again, or I guess I don't have to pretend anymore. It's morning sunshine, the leader of the gods in this vague pantheon. A month has passed. Go to the market for your girl. Okay, we have the overworld map again, and because last time I learned that I should have been checking all of these every time I went out, we'll go to the market last. Let's check out the game room. Huh? Why can't I see my friends? Huh. Everyone is still playing TOMAK Save the Earth. It must be really fun? Here's the park. Oops. It's Unju. Unju, hello. This is the girl that we met for the first time yesterday, except we should have met her like considerably before, because again, I have not been doing these story beats in the correct order. Um, so, oh, Remy, long time no see. How have you been? Yeah, so. What brings you here? And all by yourself? Yeah, I just came out for some fresh air. Now that you mention, oh, this is the um, no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. This is the convenience store clerk. Uh, Now that you mention it, you also came out to buy a White Day gift, didn't you? Men are so. You really think girls would be happy if they received expensive gift baskets? There was nothing else in the store to buy. I think girls generally, people generally, are made happier by, having a partner that's loving and caring and supportive rather than buy gifties all the time. What are you talking about? On White Day, everyone brings extravagant gift baskets and calls it sincerity. I can't stand it. I have to pretend to be happy after receiving something that has no sincerity at all. I don't even want to deal with their arrogant attitude as if they've done something great. That's so. If you want to give a gift that truly comes from the heart, think about something only you can do. Not something anyone can do with money, something spiritual. A gift like that will be able to express your true feelings. When we were in high school, we, for Valentine's Day, gave the girl that we were dating a spatula that we had used some tools to engrave with like really shitty scroll work and our names. Because nothing says I love you like the gift of a spatula. This is a reference to the film UHF. She was very enamored by it. I have no idea what happened to that spatula. I sort of wish I did. Oh, okay. A gift that only I can give. Ah, shit. Do I not get to go to the store again? What could be a gift that only I can give? I don't know. I want to express my feelings truthfully, but I live in this society where expressing your feelings truthfully is sort of looked down upon. What am I good at? What are we good at? I guess, are we getting to choose? Hairstyling, making dolls, cooking, or kissing? For myself, I have confirmation that I am good at all four of these things. Let's go with cooking. I know. She likes delicious food, so I'll cook her something delicious. Okay, I'll work hard for 14 days. And we indeed did not get to buy anything that we needed because we did not go to the convenience store. But that's okay. For a given value of okay. Let's get some water in you. She is sulky this month. I need to head off to work. I think because I did a very bad job managing the stress levels that month. So let's just do some light reading, a little exercise, really work on making everything as chill as possible. No, not pets or tickling. Let's move you down to the storage. There we go. That's a little nicer. I wonder if maybe the desk isn't the right place for her when she's smitten. I probably am going to go through this game again in my off time and sort of see if I can't, having had experience with it now, make decisions that are actually, like, good. Just like in these stories, gods think and live like humans do. Is that the case? How about some drawing? Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. The imagination of ancient humans is truly astounding. How did they come up with this? The fatigue is starting to get up there, so let's go ahead and fix that. Hey, bug, get out of here. Oop, hang on. Oh, right, 14 days. So uh, our massive meal is ready. Foo, it's all done now. So I just had to add half a cup more of water. Oh, it's already morning? I can't believe time passed so quickly. What the hell was I making that took an entire night? A Gregorian night to fucking make. It's already almost 3 years since we first met. So many things have happened since then. So many unforgettable memories. Someday, I'll have to let it go. You're up early? Yeah. Did you sleep well? Yeah. I feel like I just closed my eyes, but it's already morning. Doris, you're even prettier when you smile in the morning. Huh? What'd you say? I said you're so cute. Oh, that's embarrassing to say something like that all of a sudden. You're even cuter when you blush. I guess I should say things like this more often. Stop it. I'm going to get mad. Sorry. That style would be good. Oh, something smells good. You said you wanted to eat sweet and sour pork, right? So I made it myself. It was harder than I thought. I finally finished it just this morning. It's my first time making it, so I don't know if it'll taste good, but I worked hard on it. I hope you enjoy it. I wanted to make a special White Day gift that only I could give you. Oh, I see. So today is... Thank you so much. Come on, you have to eat it before it gets cold. I'll feed you. How is it? Is it delicious? Yes, it's really delicious. You should try it too, quickly. Oh, I'll have a bite too. Ugh. What's wrong? It's delicious. Ha ha ha. Then why did we put an O in there? You're so amazing to have such a talent for cooking. That's delicious. I know. I should have made some and eaten it before. You'll make it again, right? Yeah, of course. We shouldn't We didn't... We shouldn't talk so much in front of food. Let's eat quickly before it gets cold. Okay. I'm surprised that didn't take down our hunger meter. Oh, it did a little bit. Alright, in the meantime, let's... do some workouts. Manage the stress. No. Yeah, that was wrong to do. Sure, exercise must be good. Like, currently we have access to water or alcohol. So... there's not a lot we can do about that. Okay, I think we finally managed to get the stress up enough that she's not sweating anymore. Seems humans lost much of their heart. Yeah, thanks to philosophy. I disagree. Um, Singing. I didn't even think about it. My busy life didn't allow it. Um, oh, hunger and thirst kind of got away from me. So let's do that. And shoot, we should probably get you some sleep before you become too fatigued. And get you some water because you're incredibly thirsty. Yeah, and I did a very bad job that month. For a lot of reasons. Let's go ahead and grab some colored pencils. And stock up on food and drink. And might as well go ahead and buy a lottery ticket. Hey, we've won a car. Again, this is our 6th car or something. Let's go ahead and hand that to whoever's out there who needs a... Oh, your muffler's still on. That's probably part of it. Okay. Here is incredibly smug Doris. Oh, you really like the spicy food when you're being arrogant. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Let's get you reading. Mr. Madora's son is real eccentric. You know him too, right? I, I swear to you, I do not. Do our workouts. Working out the blinkers. Working out the breathing. How do you feel about being out in the garden? I mean, maybe not when it's raining. But you know what? We're just gonna deal with that. Get you some fatigue. Let's get you some sleep so you're not fatigued, rather. Hey, the bee, get out of here. Thank you. Oh, right, you want alcohol. I'll deal with that the next time you start getting really thirsty. How do you feel about being tickled? Oh, you are a fan of that. Good to know. Ah, crap, I've been forgetting to go to work. So let's go ahead and do that. And tickle, 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 tickle. Get out of here. Get you some spicy food and alcohol, which again does not actually lower thirst that much, so let's match our beer with the water. Get you some sleep. I'll dream your dreams? No. I don't want that. I like my dreams. You know, when they're not nightmares, which... that's kind of its whole own problem. Oh, okay. Well, so... she enjoys the tickling, but I didn't notice that it was bringing up the stress level, like, massively. Woo. Hey, Morning Sunshine's here again. The promised 3 years have all passed. What are you talking about? Remy? Ah. Oh, cutscene. It's going to be loud, apparently. We're sitting at our desk, looking at our watch. Now, the time has come, Evian. We're back in the home of the gods, apparently. Which I guess that's what the floating city was. That makes sense. Return once more as a god, as the goddess of love, Evian. She burst forth from the flower pot in her, you know, entire body, beautiful robe set up. We get fucking vaporized like an Akira. Come here. Oh, why do you smell like alcohol? Give me another drink. It's been a while. Let's blow off some stress. You scare me. I said you come here, you little... I guess I gave her too much alcohol. Help me. Is this what... that was automatically scrolling and went way too far. Apparently we got... Evian is a drunk party girl ending. Which, I don't know. I feel like I did not give her very much alcohol. Bastilo, the demon man, is being released from its chains to apparently destroy the earth. As Morning Sunshine gave the command, a crimson light began to pour down from the heavens. The earth became an ocean of flames, and the sky never regained its light. You gazed upon the ground, burning red, without even understanding why. I'll tell you what, yeah, on the surface there was no one left to stand against the mighty army of Bastile. 12 hours after Bastilo's forces descended upon the earth, not a single survivor remained. Of course, that includes you as well. Wahaha, I am Bastilo, god of destruction. Humans who scorned even the love offered by the goddess of love. The only thing left for you is destruction. Destruction and nothing else. I did... Okay. I got nothing for you. Like, she basically never drank. Like, in 3 years, I think maybe we used alcohol like 4 times or something like that. Is that too much? It would not surprise me if the game had that Puritan of an outlook. And produced by Seed 9 Entertainment. So, cool. That's TOMAK. Save the Earth, apparently. Hey, the ending we got was the one where it turned out that Evian, like, got too tipsy. We didn't want that, and so that proves that everyone deserves to be burned in fire. I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, it's frustrating. I don't enjoy that. Um, I'm not gonna start a new game, but also it's like we've only been going for like 45 minutes. Uh, what do I have? What do I have? What can I do as a backup? You're gonna see the tunnel for a little bit, and I'm sorry about that. Um, apparently there's an Epic Games summer sale right now. That's wonderful. Um, I could just fuck around with some Minecraft for a while. We've been playing Minecraft again. I fear that's going to be a little dull, but on the other hand, I don't have anything that's like terribly interesting prepared. I could do more Viscera cleanup detail, maybe. Nah, Minecraft, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and kick this open. Ooh, I need to change that on the stream summary, don't I? Yep, here we go. Just go ahead and change the category to good old-fashioned Minecraft. Which is apparently an action simulation game. And an arcade MMO. I find this surprising. Alright. Speak out against injustice and up for equality. Hey, thanks, Minecraft. Glad you're on board. Where the hell am I right now? Where did I leave off? Well, my horse is here. Oh, okay. So this is the, I'm just gonna give Minecraft a second to load because it's loading in all the chunks and it's gonna chug just a little bit while it's doing that. Hi there, armor. So this is, actually I'll get out of town and just sort of, bring you up to speed on what we've been doing, as a plural collective in Minecraft. I guess I'll start over here, where we spawned initially. Where we just we did the Minecraft thing, and we took some of the trees that were around here and built a little house and put a bed in it and sort of made this a base of operations for a second. And then we realized that we were like a stone's throw away from a pre-generated village, so we moved in over there. This area has become our tree farm, where we've taken as many types of trees as we can find out in the world and just brought them here in case we need any particular type of wood for a project. Got our bamboo, got our acacia wood, jungle wood, the birch trees, spruce, oak, dark oak, cherry trees, which are nice. Over here, we have a thing that I was not aware was a thing until this playthrough. I guess it's new, but pale oak, the natural, uh, the sort of desaturated version of the dark oak. It also needs to be planted in 4x4 chunks and grows up in roughly the same way. That's been nice. It's been nice to have this. I always enjoy like making a little tree farm because I like having a bunch of different things to be able to build projects out of. Over this way is, like I said, the village. We named it Contain. Here's the lava pit. You always need a lava pit when you're in Minecraft to sort of have a place to throw all of the dirt blocks that you invariably get a shit ton of. Over here we've got hi friends. We just got some like we've made a whole bunch of farm plots for the villagers to work because when we came in, a few of the villagers didn't have jobs, and that bothers us. Not that people shouldn't have jobs, but the way that Minecraft treats people who don't have jobs is in much the same way capitalism treats people who don't have jobs. They just sort of wander around and go shaking their heads, and it's sort of meant to be discouraging. So, hi, we were going to build these anyway. We did. Got the potatoes and the beetroots and the carrots and the wheat. Got some sheep. We made them gay. To the best of our ability. Here's September's house, which is just a very solid brick structure with a copper roof. They put a bed in here and then a couple more beds for villagers because some of the villagers didn't have beds. There's also a cat called Calabash. She's apparently very happy sitting on top of our trunk. I don't even know what's in here. And it can't open because Calabash is sitting on top of it. Thank you, Calabash. Oh, and a cake. Because why not a cake? And a treasure map, because we keep running into sunken ships. So September apparently decided it was going to start framing the treasure maps. A lot of the buildings are pre-generated, but this isn't the communal storage facility because we always like having like a useful place to just store everything. We got rocks, we got other more different rocks. Up there we got wood and other more different wood. There's the tool chest for tools and the tool chest for other tools. Here's our little mini stable where we have Gravitas the donkey and Sherwin the paint horse. up here. One of the other things that's new since we last played Minecraft are undead horses. And Riley absolutely wanted one, so went and got one. Um, how you doing? It was important, apparently, to build a very enclosed space for Alak, the undead horse, because, like other undead in the Minecraft, they do catch fire when exposed to sunlight. Here's Riley's mausoleum. It's got some little cooking area, a little bedroom. Oh, I really like the we really use the like decorative stone blocks in here. That's really nice. Anyway, um, over this way is hup. Hey, yep. My place. Hey, did you know that you can have friendly ghasts now? Because I didn't. You find them out in the hi, hello. I'm glad that you're glad to see me. Um, you can find them. You can find what they're called dried ghasts out in the Nether now. They're just like a block sitting in the the Nether deserts or whatever they're called, just like withered out. But you bring them. You pick them up and you put them in water, and eventually they rehydrate into full gas that are usually pretty happy to see you. And you can put a harness on one and ride them around like a hot air balloon. This is a Vonti. Uh, this place is my place. It's got a little bit bigger of a kitchen because I like entertaining, and kind of living room setup, bedroom in here, one for me, one for guests, and then down here is the occult room that I need to find more stuff to do with. The floor is made of amethyst. You sort of can't tell that because we're using the resource pack is called MS Painted, which we like for a lot of reasons. We tend to like more cartoony resource packs, but uh, MS Painted is very good in terms of like making sure that all of the types of blocks, even the ones that are very similar, look distinct. So there's not really there's not like mistaking andesite for regular stone or gravel, or mistaking copper for gold, right? When you're down in the pits digging it out. Got an enchanting table, and of course the hell portal. I'll go deal with that later. Oh right, that's what I was going to do today. Do I have anything on me? No. Right, that's why I left off in the storage area because I was gonna go pick up a whole bunch of resources to make houses for a project. Let me go grab those, and then I'll head off and show you some more of the stuff that I have around. While I do that, what do I need? Granite, deep slate? No, not deep slate. Blackstone, probably. Do I have a bunch of that? I sure do. Let me go ahead and grab that. That's perfect, as a matter of fact. The torches are fine. I can just drop off this andesite. And extra granite. I don't need any more gravel right now. Or actually, I'm going to need a lot more gravel. Because as you'll see here in a moment, gravel is what I use to make roadways. Just because it's easy to work with. Oh, I didn't show you Blossom's place. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. After I put these logs in the chest. We play on peaceful. Because we're not into Minecraft for like the adventure-y, combat-y elements of it. This is basically a very large Lego kit with extra steps for us. And we even added a mod that like lets you make leather out of materials that aren't cow, so that you can do that. This is Blossom's little hut. It's lit by shroom lights and firefly bushes, but it does still have a regular bed in it because there's not another type of bed. And he put flowers all over the fucking place because, of course. Where was I going? Right, I was gonna go do the thing. So, I'm just gonna come over here. Hey, Avanti, we're going. Hey. Oops. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I picked up that lead. Made a bridge, because I like making bridges. I also like making them, like, relatively, safe looking, like making sure they have supports and stuff and that they're braced. That probably wouldn't, like, pass muster from an actual architect, but in terms of Minecraft, it's, like, a good look. Here's the gravel roads, like I was saying. And we tend to put those, like, torch lights every few feet, just to make sure that we can see. Again, we're playing in peaceful, so there's not, like, spawns we have to worry about. Like, mobs don't spawn in the dark. It's just... it's nice to have a lit road. No, this is the wrong way to go, isn't it? Yes, it is. I've gone entirely the wrong way. That's fine. Because Avanti can fly. I don't have to worry about getting stuck on trees or accidentally falling down pits, which has happened more than once. We were trying to fill in our hole in our mini-map the other day and fell down a fucking crevasse and lost, like, our entire inventory, which was not small at that time. And we sort of accept that as the cost of doing business sometimes, but we had, like, enchanted diamond tools that all had, like, unbreaking and efficiency 3, and it was just a real bummer losing those. I'll tell you what, actually, this is just a little too slow. Even though the overhead view of everything is very nice, I think I'm going to take one of the horses out instead to get a little more of a ground view of the stuff we have going. It's a beautiful form of transport, and I like my new friend Avanti very much, but just a little too slow, as currently evidenced by the fact that it's taking a while to get to there. I guess, like, that's the trade-off, right? It, not the fastest mount in the world, on the other hand, can fly. Hang on. Getting down here. We're getting up, so down. Here we go. Just take you out here. And let me go ahead and grab Gravitas. Pop the lead off. And going this way. And I think we can get most of the way to where I'm going just on roads, so I'll do that. I didn't mention this. We don't go in much for automation for various reasons. We find the like great big automated Minecraft projects a little bit too head scratchy, and we sort of enjoy the sweat equity of doing most of the things ourselves. But we did make an automatic charcoal burner. So you put the logs up in the top one, and then sticks or whatever fuel in the side one, and then it spits out charcoal. So that we are never without charcoal at the very least. And so we don't have to go out and just mine more in order to be able to smelt ores or whatever. Here's another beautiful bridge. If you love them. We'll head out this way through the tunnel. It took a long time to put these stone bricks in so that the tunnel was uniform. Okay. And just very carefully negotiate this little walkway. I should put down a fence or something around this to make sure we don't fall in. I'll take care of that some other time. Mostly what we've been doing is just like scouting out the pre-gen towns and just making roadways between them. And then kind of as we go dotting the landscape with little like points of interest wherever we think it'd be nice to plop down a thing. There's something we always like doing in Minecraft. To sort of like take the regular thing and like take the kind of, I don't want to use the word boring, but like the pre-generated world with not much going on in it necessarily, and then turning it into like adventure, an action adventure game overworld map. Like there's this massive mine that generated down there, and so we built a little, just there's like one of the proper mines, one of the ones that have like props and fences and shit down there. And we built like a mining company house for the people who would theoretically be working that mine. Oh, we have some stone on the go in here for some reason. Apparently we thought that was a good idea. And up here we got like spots for everyone to sleep. I don't know what they're doing for food. I should probably like make some pens, maybe. There's sheep around here. Or a wheat field. Got a box full of your toys. Yep. Just head back out this way. Haven't done anything with little pothole with this tunnel yet? Although we should probably seal up those side paths in there. Over this way, we tend to name the towns that we come across. So this is Lakeview for obvious reasons. We haven't really built anything here yet. We sort of don't intend to. We try not to like disrupt what folks are doing in their villages too much. Sometimes we'll put in like stairs or usually we'll build a stable in case we like get a horse all the way here and then just like want to park the horse and do some work in the surrounding countryside, but with the exception of that first village where like we have all of our where we spawn and where we all have our sort of homes that we built into that village, we try to leave the villages alone. And over here, Minecraft plops in like half-formed hell gates sometimes. It's kind of how the game like teaches you what a nether portal is and how to make it by like just putting a whole bunch of like hell shit around. Along with like a half-made nether portal. Except this one generated this structure, which is absolutely massive. The great big thing there, which I put together the rest of it. Like I fulfilled the whole thing, thinking, oh, maybe if I do that and then like do a light, it'll just show up as one big oblivion portal. But it ended up not doing that. So I built a smaller nether portal in the middle of it so that it could actually be used to get into and out of hell. Oh, good. This is in one of the forests. That's great, because I'm going to need some wood. Oh, hi there. So, when you open another portal like this that's pretty close to where the pigmen in the nether spawn, they'll like actually move in and out of the space, which is cool because they're not hostile mobs unless you decide to go be hostile at them. And so I wanted to build them like a little house or a couple of little houses around the Oblivion Gate for when they're on the overworld side of things. And so to do that, I got all that blackstone, which I took off of a previous trip to the Nether. And I'm going to take this crimson stem to use for floorboards and stuff. And I'll go ahead and do that. Probably not a lot of houses. And also probably not large houses. Like, they're supposed to just be like... like, pretty basic homes for when they're mysterious business brings them out here into the overworld. So let's just go ahead and do this real quick. Pardon me, gravitas. Sort of do some landscaping real quick. Do I want to keep the netherrack that spawns out here? I think I want to keep the netherrack that spawns out here. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7? No, that's not how we do that, is it? No, that's silly. We don't do that way. We make it 6 by 6 by 6, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. Great. There we go. Perfect. We could probably make that a 2-banger, right? Hey, sheep. Hey, sheep. Thank you. This is a construction zone, sheep. Please be cautious. Hang on. There we go. At 6 blocks tall, do we make this 2 stories? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and crank that crimson stem. There we go. Nope, not quite. There we go. What's great about this is that from far away, they're just going to look like very ominous cubes. Which, I don't know, I guess they are. Then you get close, and then we're like, oh, no, it's just the pigmen live here. Nope, no, not like that. There we go. We just put the roof on it. There we go. This is going to be a little rough to fit, like, stairs in, I think. However, I think I can deal with that. No. Oh, I should probably change that too, shouldn't I? I'll do it on break. Oh. Let's get out and see how that looks. Yeah. That right there, that's a cube. You can't say it's not. Do I have another rack that I can fill in this hole with at the very least? Like, not really. I guess I could go back into the nether real quick and grab some. Oh, no, here's a little bit. There's a little bit more over on the other side. What the hell do the pigmen eat? Yeah, let's get the magma blocks up so they don't hurt themselves. Here we go. And oh, right. These are just on fire because once you have netherrack, you can just continually set it on fire and it doesn't stop being on fire. Which is neat. And that makes it nice to use for... Oh, that's lava. That's not magma. Okay. There we go. Another wreck in here? No, iron nuggets and like a bunch of golden stuff. Go ahead and fill that in. It'll get covered over with grass eventually. Right, let's make another cube. On the other side of the street. So what? No, it is convenient for me. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, darn. 6, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then like that. Should probably be a little more discerning with whether I'm using cracked or polished stone bricks. So it looks a little less uniform. I'll probably get in my feelings about that and go over it again like later. Like come back here and do like a polish pass. Oop. But right now I just kind of want to get the structures up. Hoop. 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 There we go. Do I need to go get some more blackstone? Honestly, like, no. I don't think so. I think just 2 houses is probably fine. Then I might make another stable for it to have a stable. There we go. Let's go ahead and let's cut a hole in there so we can get up and down. And then, like, there we go. Get like some natural light in here. I'm a big proponent of natural light in your building spaces. Here we go. This is looking a little better. You can actually see in here. Hang on, let me go ahead and put a torch for good measure. But a room without windows is a shitty room. Here we go. And I guess because because it'd be difficult to do the stairs with this little room, I should probably do a ladder instead. That'll be how people get from the first to the second floor. Yeah, that sounds fine. Let's go ahead and get a sort of community crafting table down in here. Oh, no, I have some ladders. Is that enough? Yeah, okay. I still don't regret putting down the crafting table. In fact, I should probably have one for this house, too. There we go. I don't know. I kind of want to refurbish the rest of this Oblivion Gate, too, while I'm about it. Like, get some iron fence, or iron grate, rather, and some more, like, stone brick, and just make this whole thing look like it's not a ruin, like it's being actively used, because within the lore that I am currently creating, it is. Yeah, let's go do that. I'll run and, probably just like a stack of regular brick. Just like regular ass stone brick. That's what this is, right? Let me double check. Cracked stone bricks. Yeah, I can do that at a stone cutter, and I know where one is. Just need to go get the stone for it. Oh, I can go take it out of the mining company house that we just passed. Hey, good on past us. Oh, what the fuck else do we need? Is it just the brick and the iron fence? Yeah, although we'd probably be well served by putting in another gold. Oh no, it looks like there's some bricks in there that are, there are some stair blocks in there that are being used as, sort of beveling. So I'll need those too. And a couple of slabs, actually. But alright, we can... Oh, nope, sorry. Hang on, let me go ahead and take care of that. Get it. No, get out of here, magma block. No one likes your style. The cheat, do you like magma block style? Let's have ourselves a little trot back. It's gonna take a minute. Meantime, I hope you're having a good day, wherever you are. and whoever you are. I don't know. There are people that I hope aren't having good days. The vast majority of people, I hope that you are having a good day. Our day was all right. I made the tofu that I was supposed to make yesterday. Had just a little bit of difficulty in frying it because there was like a wire basket that I was like, oh, if I like heat up the oil and then I put the tofu in the wire basket, then I can then take the tofu out of the oil without having to worry about burning my parts, all of the parts that I have. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. That's fine. I can just go this way instead. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I needed that stone. Fuck. Um, but I like batter the tofu and tempura before I fry it, and it didn't really occur to me that if you put like wet battered like tempura into a wire basket, then what's going to happen is the tempura is actually going to like sort of start dripping through the wire basket and sort of fuse with the wire basket like a tree growing through a fence, and then be very difficult to pry out from the bottom. So that required a wire brush, but I did it because I cleaned up my messes, or try to. And I sort of ruined that particular handful of tofu, but yeah, that's why we do things. To learn how we're doing them wrong so we can do them better next time. Alright, I'm just gonna tie up out here for a second. And is 39 enough? Probably. There actually weren't that many. There actually weren't that many blocks missing. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna wait for that. Oh, no. Stop that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get back. I should turn on some music, I think. What do we got? I guess turn up the Minecraft music. I guess I am. I kind of want to play like one of my playlists, but the problem with that is that I know there's some shit on there that will get like muted. Like the last time we did a big Minecraft project with just one of our music playlists in the background. The it was so long ago. It was when we were doing the map from the Fool's Errand in Minecraft. Um, that VOD is just chock full of massive chunks of silence because we couldn't because the audio just kept getting muted and removed. I'm gonna run through here. Go pick up that stone and then head our way back. Or no, not just pick up the stone. Pick up the stone and then turn it into bricks. So we can match the rest of the stuff and then head our way back. Let's go ahead and get the corner. Pick up a couple of seconds on this speed run that I'm not doing. And leave you out here for just a second. Okay, what do we got? Do we have just like stone? We do. We even have some stone bricks, so that's good. Let's take the stone stairs also. Oh right, an iron fence, which we have a shit ton of iron, so that's not a problem. We don't actually need that much. It's like that. 16? Yeah, that'll probably do. Let's go ahead and put like the crimson planks away. Oh. I kind of forgot I had a shit ton of crimson stem up here still. Let's also get rid of the other stuff we're carrying that we don't need. Let's put the iron in the blast furnace because I need to make levels so that I can re-enchant my fucking tools. Put these back. Put them back. Put them back now, y'all. Bam. Oh, gilded. Huh. Nah, it's probably fine. Oh, right, I was gonna make another gold block, huh? I can do that. I have a shit ton of gold, too. Or actually have just 2 blocks of gold ready to go. So that's easy. We'll leave that cooking. Do I need all the rest of these things? No, but all the things I don't need I can dump off on the way because the tree farm is where I keep all of the shit. Well, that was a waste. The tree farm is where I keep all of the nature stuff, like flowers and leaf blocks and things of that nature. Of that nature, is a joke, sort of. Sort of, like if you don't look too hard at it. Oops. Almost forgot my donkey. Mirror. And we head back. When I was looking at the Minecraft wiki, it was saying that you can put like that you can put like storage bins and stuff on your horses and mules, but I have not figured out how to do that, and the way that the wiki says you're supposed to do that does not appear to work. So I don't really know what that is. Oh crap, where'd you go? Gravitas, there you are. Please do not run away again. You scare me when you scare me when you run away. I forgot to polish these stones into brick, didn't I? I sure did. That's okay. Because there's a stone cutter in the village right up here, I think? Yeah. I can definitely just look real quick and see if there is one. Because stone cutter is one of the tools that the villagers use for job things. Just need to... Did I not make a... Did I make a stable here? I thought I had. Okay, I'm gonna just tie you up out there for a moment. This house. Yeah. There we go. Let's get to the stone and just make a... Hey, there's going to be a noise when I hit this button. One that I personally don't find comfortable. So, hey, here's an uncomfortable noise. Just make 10. And then the rest can be bricks. Because I don't think I'm going to need that many stairs. Whoop. Whoop. Here we go. And we'll swing back out this way. Pass by the mine on the way again, I guess. Oh. Oh, right, I haven't gone through and put in, what are essentially street lights, along this path yet. We need to remember to do that. I also don't think we remembered to build supports for this. Yeah, for that bridge. I'm gonna come back for that too. We were a little bit sloppy on the stretch of road in general, I guess, because we'd like, I guess, busted our nut, which I guess is what I'm using to describe that, making a big mining company house. We put a rug in it and everything. It really ties the room together. A little bit of a leap. Just be a little careful climbing up here because I forgot to put in stairs like halfway up. And I guess I haven't made a road at all going from here to the Oblivion Gate. Which I don't know why. That'd be pretty easy. It's just, oh, hi. That might have been the reason. Don't fall down the giant pits. It's one thing to lose all of your items. It's entirely another to accidentally kill a trusted mount. We would be very sad to lose Gravitas. Alright. tied up. There we go. And, oh crap, I should have brought a bunch of dirt with me for scaffolding. Fortunately, dirt is something that is never in short supply. So, I'm just going to go ahead and chop this apart. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in too, because I don't like it when the buildings that I build are like on the edge of the dirt. It always makes me feel like it's going to fall over, even though I know that's not how the game works. Okay, grab iron bars. Oh, well, it's not what I wanted. No, that's just what that looks like. Why does that look like that? Oh, that looks like that because that shouldn't be a... Yeah, that shouldn't be a stair. There we go. That's what that looks like. Oh, but that one should be a stair. Okay, hang on. Let's make that symmetrical. Is it that one? I think so. Yeah, I just need to figure out... I need to figure out exactly how to place this stair so it looks right. There we go, like that. Perfect. Got it in one. Right. Just sort of pop my way up real quick. All right. What the hell is this meant to look like up here? It would be a lot more effective to see it from the ground, actually. But I think that's where the gold blocks are going to go. Is it just the two? I think it's just the two. I need a couple of slabs as well if I'm going to make it look like it should look. Yeah, let me get a view from the ground. Okay, so we just need to fill in the gaps, like, right there. And I think we need to take out that, that stair block and replace it with a regular one. And then... Is that supposed to be a stair? No, that's supposed to be a block. So... It's one slab and then a block, and then... a stair going upside down, but it looks like that should just be another block. Yeah, so I think what that should look like is slab, block, block, fence. And then we'll put another slab on top of the block that's currently a stair. So that'll round the shape off a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, like that. So, hang on, I need to make slabs, don't I? So, we'll just go like that, and then just like that. We have 6 those. 6 of one, half a dozen of your mother. Just hop our way back up this way. And reset a brick in there. replace this with a brick. There we go. And then, is this the one that's a stair upside down? Yeah, it is. So, just crack that apart. And replace it with that. Put a slab on top of it. And we get up here. I'll put another slab here. And, like, just for my sake, so it's a little easier to walk on, I'll just put those down like that. Oh, I needed one more. That's okay. You just go and make more here in a moment. I just want to make sure I've got this right. Yeah, so that one should be a slab. Hang on, let me see how it looks from the side. Yeah, that one's a slab, I think. And then it'll be a brick right here. And then oh, this is gonna hurt. Nope, no, it's fine. It's fine, it turns out. And this shouldn't be a stair. It should be a brick. As should this. And this. Crud, I think I lost it. Hang on. I'm just gonna... Yep. Okay. No, it's getting to it. Yeah, I just need a slab on top of that pile right there. And then put a brick next to that, and then put a brick and then a slab on top of it. Yep. I need more slabs though. Hang on. Here we are. And I need to like fill that middle area with fence, but that's okay. And let's get the bricks in first. Is that just two bricks on top of each other? Yeah, it is. Okay. Go like this. And I can't really hit that from underneath, can I? Oh, yeah, I can. It's just gonna... I just kind of got to parkour myself right there. No, that looks wrong. Why does that look wrong? There should be a slab on one of those. I think I fucked it up. Hang on. You go back and check. Oh, no, it's just that there should be a slab on top of this side. Yes. Okay. Let's get back up there by means of dirt pole. Okay. And that should be a slab, actually. Yeah, that looks right. And then we just put the fence down. And just do the same thing on the other side. Let's break this and replace it with those. Not that anyone's gonna see it up here, but like... I don't know. I know it's there, and that's sort of enough for me. There we go. Is that all of it? I think that's it. Hang on. Is that? I think that's it. Hang on. Chop those down, and then lower the. Oops. Almost forgot to put this last slab in there, but there we go. I think that does it. Yeah, there we go. A beautiful refurbished Oblivion Gate. Just like Sheogorath used to make. Not Sheogorath. What's the name of the fucking the the main one in Elder Scrolls Oblivion? It's Dagon, right? It's Mehrunes Dagon. The fact that it's got one side with a polished block and the other side doesn't bothers me. I can fix that. Hang on. I just need to take this back to Lakeview over there. I'm just leave Gravitas where they are because they've got a name tag, so they won't despawn. And they're tied to a post, so they won't run away. And I just need to come over here and find wherever the stonecutter hut is. It's that one there. I think. It looks like it. No, it's not. This is that's a church. Is there just not a stonecutter hut here? Oh no, here it is. There, and here we go. There you go. Free dirt for your trouble. Oh. Hey, yep. Nope, I gotta remember there's a, like, crevasse over there. Oop. Oh. Yep. Oh. Yep. I don't like using the auto jump. I don't get motion sense in the traditional sense, but using the auto jump just sort of makes me feel bad visually. Part of it is that it hops sometimes when I don't need or want it to. So there we go. And crunch that. There we go. Nice and even. No, it's not. Why doesn't it look... Why doesn't it look right? Is it missing a... Hi. Oh, there should be a slab right there next to that other gold block. That sucks because I don't have a slab to go get. I'm out of slabs. Or actually, I guess I could take this stone slab over to the stone cutter that I just got, and then take all that back. Hmm, I tell you what, since that's going to be largely boring, I'll do that on the break. Right now, speaking of, is when the break is going to happen. It's going to go ahead and replace that while I'm thinking about it. So, before I go to break, I wish to take the opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Palestinian, Ukrainian, Sudanese, Congolese, Iranian lives matter. There are many ways to be in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, and people who are suffering less can stand shoulder to shoulder with us that little bit taller. So while we're on break, I'm going to go to the mutual aid hashtag on my social media and boost what needs that I can there. I recommend that you take the opportunity to check out mutual aid initiatives in places you operate, both online and in meat space, because the only way we get out of this is through. And the only way we get through this is together. In the meanwhile, maybe do a stretch, have a snack, get some water, do whatever self-care is useful to you. I'll do the same. And I'll see you back here in just a little bit. Forgot to bring the microphone down. That's worrying, the way that feels. I think the plastic is starting to separate from uh, the soft plastic that makes up the movable arm of the microphone is starting to separate from the hard plastic that makes up the joint. I'm going to have to duct tape that together. I'll do that later. Yeah. So fixed it. There's something else I want to do real quick. Because I was looking at this and noticed that this is why we use big MS Painted, MS Painted specifically currently, but in general, big cartoony resource packs, like I was saying, is to actually see the difference. We started making this before we were doing that, so we didn't realize that we left one piece of crying obsidian in the middle of the big gate, and we sort of wonder if we knock that out and replace it with just a regular obsidian, will that cause the big gate to work on its own, and so we won't have to have this comically small gate in the middle of the big one to make it work. I just want to see. So I'm just going to go ahead real quick, knock out this one piece of obsidian here. And we'll go up here and replace that piece of crying obsidian. Hi, the demon dog. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. I'm working on a hell gate. Or rather, the hell gate's mostly refurbished. I'm just trying to see if I can get the big one operational. I actually don't know if nether portals work like that in Minecraft. Oh, I don't have a flint and steel with me, do I? No, I don't. It would be a real bother to go get one. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this like this then. I'll try and make the big gate work some other time. Coming to visit the demon dog. Yeah, sure. Let's, yeah, why not? I didn't really have a plan for when I came back from break, so all other things being equal, let's just check out the nether for a bit. This is the... Hi there. I spent a little bit of time before the break making houses for the pigmen who wander, who might wander through the portal. So they have a place to be sheltered from the rain if they walk out into the overworld. I've done like a not small amount of exploring. In the nether, mostly like around over here, there's a couple of fortresses and like Blackstone ruins. So there's a lot of hanging out with that stuff. And at some point, I can't remember precisely where, I picked up my ghast. But let's just, well, not that way. Let's go this way. Because there's a whole big empty zone over here. And we can figure out what's in it. Unless what's in it is a lake of fire that I can't cross. But I'll not cross that lake of fire when I come to it. Let's just do the duck. Is there more blackstone over there, or is that the Or is that just distance? I think that might just be distance. Can we get down there safely? I can just cut a path. We have a diamond pickaxe for a reason. Just sort of cut our own staircase. Oh no! That's the worst! Oh. That's very frustrating. Okay. So the bad news is I just lost all of those diamond tools again. And the good news is I've woken up next to a cat. It's fine. I'm just a little bit upsetty in the moment, but it's fine. There's nothing I had on me that was irreplaceable. I would have liked to keep those tools, but I can just make more. Which I should do before I go off and try and do that again. It's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is ruined. What? 3 and 3 and 1? Yeah, what happened to my sticks? Where'd I put my sticks? I just not have any? I appear to just not have any. Okay, then I guess we'll just grab a couple of planks to make sticks with. Here's our pickaxe. And our regular axe. And that. And actually I might as well make a shit ton of torches while I'm thinking about it. Because it's bright enough to see in the nether, but I'm gonna need a way to remember how I got to where I got so I can get back from where I get back from. Or actually, fuck that. Let's do this the fun way. Just need to go in here to my occult room and grab what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 obsidian and a flint and steel, and I'll just like go just go a ways away from the gate I started off in, and then I'll just portal my way out whenever I get bored, and then I'll show up wherever I show up. And that will be an adventure. Torches, right. How's your day been, Demon Dog? Nope. Back down there. Thank you. Coal. Or actually, I need coal for stuff. I'll go get the charcoal at the charcoal farm. I'm doing more story outlining. I accidentally thought of a really good epilogue. Well, that's good. I'm again always really happy to read your creative works, but having a good epilogue is a fantastic start because then you have a point to work towards. I guess that can be done. Like R.L. Stine talked a few times in interviews about how that's how he wrote Goosebumps books, is that he thought of the twist at the end and everything else was, how do I get to that? So it can work well, or it can be like the Street Fighter movie where basically the entire film was written so that they could have that group shot at the end where everyone's in their game appropriate clothing. And everything else is a mad scramble to figure out how the fuck you're going to get this ostensibly uh, like genetic scientist to wear a necklace of skulls. Oh. I guess since we're going through the nether, I should keep an eye out for more nether quartz. Because I really like using like quartz blocks as a building block. But usually I'm too busy working on overworld stuff to go and like uh, mine for it. So this can be a quartz gathering adventure. I don't know how other people get story ideas. I assume they just wait for them to happen in their minds. It's having written one or two things. It's like I guess that's not useful. Like talking about our specific uh, process, which is not necessarily something that's broadly applicable, but writing for us is always like, here's an idea, and then a lot of it is like hammering out like what that actually means. Like, here is a moment. How do we build to that moment, and what happens as a result of that moment? Oop, forgot about the pit. We're almost back to the Oblivion Gate. It's not that far. Would have been a little bit faster on the donkey, but the donkey's still over the Oblivion Gate. Which, good. I'm glad they're safe. I would not take a mount into the nether, I don't think. That just seems mean to do. There's a very pretty lilac field. Watch out for the very deep crevasse that's over here. There we go. It's behind us now. Oh. All right. Go ahead and... oh, never mind. I was about to say, oh, right, I didn't make a sword, and then I remembered I'm on peaceful, and I don't need to worry about swords. Well, there's latest death, so that's good. Thanks for showing me. I'd rather it have not been like this. I really like the fucking nether forests that they have now. They're incredibly pretty. Like even with the like the Devon Tended like texture pack, it's still really, really cool. I like that generally the nether it now feels a lot more like a biome unto itself and not like just like, hey, here's hell. Enjoy it. Okay, I hit caps instead of shift for just a second. I meant to hit shift so that I could walk out over here and not fall off. Managed to fix it. I like the weird wood. I also like the weird wood. No, that's like not an alright joke to make. Or it's an alright joke to make, it's just there isn't the space for it. There we go. I'll just be on fire for a moment. It's like that sometimes. There we go. Where am I going, actually? Which direction? Out this way? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, whatever. We'll just cut a stairway in reverse. What was it you said a minute ago? Cut your own flapjack? Cut your own pizza, cut your own stairway. Yeah. And then obligatory Wayne's World reference. No stairway. Denied. There we go. Oh, I like this one. Couple nice large quartz veins. I like little tinkly sounds it makes when they get picked up. There out. This way. God, there's just so much lava. In hell? You don't say? Or actually, is there like a reasonable way around here? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, okay. You can just sort of contain this lava flow. And then I can get up there. Just crunch that up. Here we go. Up and out. I was kind of hoping there would be a way through that way, but no. Weird wood is a couple of words that just have a very nice mouthfeel. Nope, no, you don't. Alright, well. Let's maybe go a little higher before we try that then. I'll just go ahead. Make that like, motherfucker. Make this like that, so that that can be like this. Go ahead and pick up this quartz in the meantime. I don't think, well, no, that's wrong, isn't it? I was about to say, I don't think we've ever really made a, like, outpost in the nether, and then I remembered all of that time we spent making that nether railway. Which was a good railway. It definitely got us to and from distant lands. Via means of reality squashing. I feel like I should be coming out of the side of this mountain at some point soon. My resource pack gives netherrack a gooey animation. Oh, neat. Let's go ahead and pick up this gold real quick. What resource pack is that? If you don't mind my asking. Because we have a great fondness for how much effort people put into, like, essentially reskinning an entire motherfucking game with, like, over 200 block types or whatever the hell it is now. I don't know, I kind of feel like we're about to hit the edge of that. What's the Z for this? Like 175? Where are we at right now? I'm just gonna kind of keep going this way until I hit open air. Oh, pure BD craft. I have definitely seen that one. I do not think we have it on here. And I should have brought some rail with me, honestly. Gone ahead and really been able to make long distance transport possible. I guess there's just not a lot of, like, I've not done enough exploring in the overworld to make that a useful prospect. Purity Beecraft was popular in like 2012. Is it still being updated, or is it one of the ones that kind of like gave up as a fan project? Not that I'm saying that. I don't mean give up in a way that is necessarily negative. It's just, like I said, it is a reskinning an entire game is a huge project, and Minecraft just keeps getting more expansive. And so at some point, unless it's something that you can do as a job, then as a person with limited time on the earth, you at some point might go, I have other things I should focus on. I assume that 1.21 is the latest version, but I don't know. Shouldn't be much farther, I don't think. Fucking... Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna go this way a couple blocks and start, like, digging my way up. And see if I can get out on top of things. Oh crap, I forgot to... Oh, hey! Yeah. Sure am. There's some... Oh, no, wait. This isn't that, is it? No, this is the... That's roof, isn't it? That's nether roof. Or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's bedrock. Fuck. Okay, so I guess I should be going down from here. I'm trying to get back onto a place where there's solidity. Oh, put that back. This time, I'll make sure to not dig directly under me, or walk out over what ends up being empty air. See, like that. That's exactly the thing I shouldn't do. Oh, no, that's okay. That's not a very far drop. Hang on, I'm just gonna cut a little bit more out. Ow. Okay. Here we are in the main burial chamber. Oh. I always like seeing the little ones around. They're cute. Like most of the baby version of mobs in Minecraft are extraordinarily cute, because, you know, why wouldn't you? Like, no, hang on, there has to be a way around that, right? No, there isn't. Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, okay, we'll just chop through that way. And then, ooh, that's a nice big open area. Right. Just make sure I don't fall out of this tree. More or less. Here we go. Oh, hey, it looks like there's a... Oh, hey, there's a whole big fortress up there. Cool. How do I get onto that? The entrance is, like, right over here somewhere. Actually, it looks like there's a gap between the wall and that. So I'm gonna have to build a little bit to get over there, but that's fine. I need to get down that way, though. Yep. No, that's fine. Parkour. Ow. Oh, there it is. Excellent. And crack those open. So what's in here? Besides these nether quartzes. I used to be really excited to find these. The, nether fortresses. Because it's like where blazes spawn and you need blaze rods for, to make brewing stands. But nowadays brewing stands can spawn in like villages, so it's not that huge of a pickup. It's still neat though. Oh, hey, soul sand. This is, I hadn't seen it in this resource pack before. That's what that looks like. Oh, and there's bone blocks over there. Do I need bone blocks? Like, sorta no. Yeah, I think I want to keep exploring the fortress first. To see what we can pick up. Yeah, exactly. Bone by Jeff Smith. It either used to be or still is on lists of banned books, and I'm kind of unsure why. But like most lists of banned books, I presume it's because it has some shit in there that fascists don't like. You can make a bone house? Oh, I could make a bone house. You're not wrong when you say it. Tell you what, how far are we from... Oh, quite far. From where we started. I don't want to build my... like the foolish man, I do not wish to build my house upon the sand. Or no, it's the other way around. The wise man builds his house upon the rock. The foolish man builds his house upon the sand. This is a Christian rhyme. Fucking... It's just in there. It's unfortunate. Some of the morality is good, but I necessarily am angry about the conditioning. No, this is fine. This is good, I think. Look at this big open area. Yeah, we can do a lot here. So I'll tell you what. Let's put our... Hellgate down here. Hey man, crack a window open. There we go. And first of all, let's hit M and... Or not M, B. There we go. Bone Village. It's gonna take just a second because it needs to like load in an entirely new chunk of terrain. Cool. Where the hell does this even dump me? Oh, like pretty far out, honestly. Is there anything around here that is very much of interest? No, it just looks like a nice little mountain. Hey. Hey, chicken. Who bought you that toupee? Who gave you the money for a toupee, chicken? Alright. And then everything else is like over that way somewhere. Alright. So I'm going to put a waypoint down here too. Toupee Mountain. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and make a little... bone village out here. I need more bones than this, though. That's okay. We just passed that, like, Soul Sand Zone Act 1 that had a whole bunch of bones in it. Or, I'll tell you what. It's gonna go ahead and just a little bit, like a minor amount, just a little bit, like as a frolic, as a fun time. There we go. Just like a touch. There we go, like that. I'm gonna pick up these bones over here. We found out like a couple of years ago that Charlie Wandermouse is on like archive.org, and it ruined our entire month. Yeah, so since it's like almost about 9 o'clock, I'll stop here, and because I didn't really have a thing set up for the next stream, because I kind of thought TOMAK would go a little bit longer than it did, I'll just take Friday and use it as a nice excuse to build a little nether village out here. That'll be fun. So, I'm just going to stretch myself out. Until then, thanks to Dog for coming to see me. Thanks to anyone watching this as a VOD. Hope you're having a good time in the time and space you occupy. I've been Remy of the Free Association. Tomorrow's apparently going to be a little more Minecraft. And, yeah. Until then, I love you. I want you to stay alive. Take care of yourselves and look after each other. And I'll see you later. I don't have anyone to raid today, because none of the channels I follow are up. So, amuse yourselves.